Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Bhu Foods. This is birthday cake batter. This is keto cookie dough chocolate chip.
I have the keto peanut butter cookie, peanut butter chocolate chip.
So these were expensive. Oh, well, I guess not for cookie dough. They were $9.99 each at Whole Foods, but honestly,
Keto and cookie dough.
$9.99 each. It is a 5.5 ounce container. Keto, vegan, gluten-free. So all of these are keto. 0 sugar per serving, 5 grams of protein, 3 grams of net carbs with MCT oil. Enjoy right out of the jar. There are 6 servings in the jar. 2 tablespoons is 150 calories. These are, they come out of San Diego, California. www.bhufoods.com. Okay.
And I've noticed the containers are only like half full.
Oh yeah. Well, when we were looking at them at Whole Foods,
it's almost like they need to use a different size container.
Yeah, when we were looking at them at Whole Foods, Kevin looked at that and he said, well, we both were like, is that dried up at the bottom? Is that shriveled? Like, is it...
They just shrunk.
Yeah, is it supposed to look like that? Because that, honestly, it doesn't look appealing. It looks like it's dried up and half used. So yeah, that's the first thought, is they should use a smaller jar, because it looks like for $10, they're not filling up their jars. And it would be more pleasing to the eye if it was a smaller, fuller jar. So, okay. Honestly, it smells like a base cookie dough. Like no frills, nothing. And it's birthday, so it's very, very creamy.
That's good.
It's a very like a whipped texture. It looks different through the jar than what it is.
It's got little crunchy bits in there.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I don't like it. There's some, yeah. I don't even want, I get some salt. Wow.
I do get a little salt,
Mm-hmm.
but whatever they're using for their base flour is nasty.
There's something.
And it's greasy.
You think it's greasy?
I got greasy lips.
Well, I have stuff on my lips, so I don't know.
That's awful.
It's pretty bad. I can't imagine why they're still selling that. I mean,
I'm sure somebody's buying
if you're on keto, you must be pretty desperate.
We've had keto stuff. Now, I admit, most keto sweets are not that great, or we've experienced.
No.
Compared to regular non-keto stuff. That's
Right.
what we're comparing it to. That is like really, the flavor, it's not a matter of not being, it's not sweet, but it's just got a really funky, earthy.
Yeah, I don't even know how
kind of, it's earthy and artificial at the same time. It's very strange. It's not very
and
good.
not good at all.
No, the texture is like your face cream.
Not sweet at all. It is like
with some crunchy bits in it.
Yeah, he's right. It's really nasty, and so now I don't look forward to trying these other two. They might be good.
Either better.
This is the chocolate chip. It is 140 calories for 2 tablespoons, and for the tablespoons for that amount, I would expect so much. You could. Do you realize that for those calories, you could almost be eating regular peanut butter instead of eating this? And I know you're on keto, so you can't. But for those calories, I mean, that's not great. But if you're on keto, you're not counting calories, so whatever. Okay, it does look dry.
That one does.
Yes, it looks like the desert. Look at that.
It's cracked.
It is cracked, yes. So this is not starting off well.
Is that the regular?
This is regular chocolate chip.
It's got some big chocolate chip.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure. There's chocolate chips all through it.
Yeah. Oh, it's softer than I thought.
The chocolate chips are a surprise. They have no texture.
Mushy.
They have no texture at all. They blend right in with the rest of it.
They're like little blobs of grease.
That, you know what though, that's better.
It's better, but it's not great.
It's much better than the first one. Those chocolate chips that you're seeing in there, they normally chocolate chips would have a texture to them. They're the exact same texture. It's like a trick to the eye. It's like they're really...
It's just coloring.
Yeah, it's like they're really not chocolate chips. They're just made to look like chocolate chips.
That's what it seems like.
Because it all blends in, but you can taste them.
A little bit, and you get salt with it, so I like a little salt.
That's why I like that more, though, is because it's chocolate chip. It actually tastes like a dark chocolate. That's what it tastes like.
It still has an underlying earthy kind of flavor, though.
But I could eat that.
I could if I absolutely had to.
Now, this one is the one that I'm most curious about because I am a peanut butter fanatic, but also pretty snooty when it comes to peanut butter. This is peanut butter chocolate chip. It's 160 calories for 2 tablespoons. Yeah, when we saw the looks of these, we made sure we looked at the date and honestly, the dates aren't the easiest things to read on here because they have 2 different numbers on the bottom. So when you first look at it, you think, oh, that's expired. And then you look at the second number and you're like, oh, wait a minute, that's what you're supposed to be looking at. You're supposed to be looking at that number. So really, I don't like the way they put the dates on it either, just because it's easy to be like, that's expired when it's really not. Okay, so this looks a lot like the chocolate chip.
It does.
So this is just peanut butter. I'm trying not to get too much because I don't want to have the same experience I had the first time. And it hasn't been good enough to be eating all these calories.
It tastes like they've taken this and mixed powdered peanut butter in it.
Yeah. I wonder if they did use powdered peanut butter.
I don't like powdered peanut butter.
Now see, I like this. I could eat this. I really get a lot of salt at the end.
Yeah, about like if I was on keto and I had to pick one, I would pick the cookie dough one. That would be my second choice because it tastes like that raw ground up peanut flavor.
Organic peanuts. Yeah. Organic chocolate chips. Well, my favorite, surprise, would be the peanut butter.
Yeah, I could eat the peanut butter if I had to. Like I said, I'm not on keto, so I don't have to eat these. But
he's like, thank the Lord.
Well, I mean, there's just other ones that are 100 times better.
I'm still pulling salt out of my
Yeah,
teeth.
they all have a little salt in them. The first one was, I couldn't eat that first one, the birthday cake one.
The first one was abysmal.
Yeah.
It was awful. It really was awful. And birthday is what most people are going to gravitate towards, I think.
You think of vanilla.
It's the birthday. It's terrible, but yeah, if I were on keto, I love the peanut butter chocolate chip. I don't love it, but for a keto cookie dough, I think this is really good. And it does remind me of powder peanut butter, and you do taste the chocolate from the chocolate chips.
Yeah.
This one, you do get the chocolate from the chocolate chip, just minus the peanut butter.
And I know they're saying a cookie dough. They're really not the texture of cookie dough. It's more it's more of a cookie paste.
It's different, yeah. This is but it's not. When you think of a paste,
horrible.
You're thinking of sticky. I don't think it's sticky.
It reminds me of your face cream. That's literally all I can think of.
Face cream, but my face cream isn't sticky.
It's very,
yeah, like if
soft and runny.
Yeah, that's what this is like. So it is a different texture. It's like it's whipped, but
it's okay.
Yeah, I think if you're doing keto, my recommendation would be peanut butter or the chocolate chip. Yeah, just make sure you save your $10 and leave that one be. I'm wondering if you have to put these in the refrigerator now that they're open. I'm not seeing that on here. Usually it'll say refrigerate after opening, something like that. These were on the shelf, by the way. So if you're wondering where did they find these were just on the regular shelf. They're not refrigerated or anything like that. Oh, here we go. Thank you, because I had looked all over. It's not here at all. Store at room temperature. Consume within 7 days after opening. Wow. So there's not even an option like if you put it in the refrigerator that it'll keep longer. 7 days. So you better be ready to dig into some peanut butter then. But I'll have a picture for you at the end, and thanks for watching.